Is Clem truly the best European? Does Protoss just have better tools? And is Avatar The Last Airbender considered an anime or a cartoon? Stay tuned to find out in today's episode of StarCraft Today. StarCraft Today. Your favorite StarCraft news show. DreamHack Masters Fall EU has wrapped up. We see Clem once again victorious for a third time in a row, manages to take the trophy home, taking out Serral 4-2 in the finals. This time the road to victory, however, was a little bit longer, as he needed to go to the loser bracket after a tough defeat against Marine Lord in round number 1, which Clem described in his word as extremely tilting and one of the saddest losses in my life. Actual quotes. He had an insane loser bracket run, basically beating everyone in Europe that is good, taking out people like Raynor, Max Pax, a 6 series against Hero Marine, of course to only top it off with the 4-2 against Serral in the final, which was a fantastic series, especially if you're a Terran fan. So big congratulations to Clem there, as he managed to take it for the third time in a row. Moving on to America, we saw Neep once again dominating in his region as well. Scarlet getting a second place. The top 3 actually exactly the same as the previous season. Only a difference on the 4th place, and that was Masa, who had a pretty decent run himself as well, but more on that later. Last Monday, GSL kicked off once again with their Season 3 GSL Code A 8 best of 5 matches in order to determine who joins the initial 8 already qualified players for GSL Code, as Zest versus Classic kicked off, and that was a banger of a series. Zest taking it in the end 3-2, but that wasn't without a fight from Classic, that's for sure. Second match, Dream versus Creator. Dream looking a little bit weak, actually getting behind against Creator. Creator being very good in that early game phase of the PvT, but not quite good enough, as in the end Dream manages to also take this series with a very tight 3-2. When going towards the final series, our lone foreigner in the GSL Code A managed to take out Armani with some very, very peculiar build order choices out of Armani, going into Roach Hydra, straight into Brute Lord on 2 of the maps. One of the maps he barely managed to win after securing a massive lead in the early game. On the last map he tried to go for a similar trick, but this time Special said, not today, and he managed to absolutely destroy his opponent without having his tanks even siege. So Special did manage to qualify for Codas, and once again we have a foreigner in Codas. Good job, Special. We're all proud of you. This week's game of the week is going to be between Zest and Classic, game number 4. I already mentioned the series, but this game has it all. It's not the game of the week because it is the best or the highest level game. It is the game of the week because it is insanely funny. It's throw after throw, funny moment after funny moment. And yes, it is really entertaining to watch. It's an absolutely fantastic game with Zest tournament live on the line against Classic, who just came back out of military service. So absolutely go watch that. 100% recommend it. This week's Zoom In is going to be on Masa, who had a fantastic performance in the DreamHack Masters NA. He had been struggling to get out of the group stages. Masa, a player who I think usually is somewhere around the top 5, top 6 in North America. In the past few seasons was nowhere to be seen, but this was his big comeback. Played some fantastic series, score of 5-2 in the group stage, and then against Namshar when it mattered for that top 4 spot, managed to take him out with a nice mix of mech, bio, and 2 Rexes as well. Of course, Masa cheesy, as we always know him. Big congrats to Masa. He's been making the big comeback, and I'm curious to see if he will be able to keep this up for next year and maybe score even higher. As always, this week had 3 EPT Open Cups, starting with Korea on the Sunday. Zest taking out Cure, an all Dragon Phoenix gaming party. Cure getting second place, not a bad performance at all, but losing to his Protoss teammate 3-2 in the finals. Then in Europe, we saw Harstem managing to get to the round of 8. Good job, Harstem. We're always proud of you, buddy. You're the greatest. Only to get blasted by Hero Marine. Hero Marine, after that, also blasted Max Pax in the semifinals and took out Elaser 3-2 in the finals. So a familiar winner in Europe once again, as well as Big Gabe winning his millionth EPT Cup. Over in America, we actually had a North American show up for once, as Trigger managed to make it to the finals, taking out Marine Lord 3-1 in the semis. Marine Lord before that, however, managed to take out Zez, so a little bit of a weird interaction. We of course know that Marine Lord isn't the fondest of playing against Protoss, as he threw this tweet into the ether after he lost the max packs. The positive is that I can still get way better at the game and maybe aim at Katowice. The negative is that I didn't feel like playing versus a stronger opponent. He was just playing with way easier tools. But hey, this is the most competitive RTS for now. Is what Marine Lord said. A couple of memes got spawned on Reddit because of it. Everyone had a good laugh about it as well. Especially the line, he was just playing with way easier tools, is doing well in the comedy clubs as of this moment. So thanks for the comedy and the entertainment, Marine Lord. To finish this off, yeah, Cure managing to take out Trigger in the final. So a second place and a first place this week for Cure, who once again shows that he truly is the master of the EPT Cup. This week's clip of the week is by an infamous Irish player who has a really cute trick, using a Colossus hallucination to block the pylon that Protoss tends to use to block Adept Shades. Check it out.
Here we go. Now who's the boss man, huh? Now who's the boss?
Let your will be heard.
Alright, that's going to be it for this episode of StarCraft Today. If you had a great time, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you all next time for more new videos. Bye bye.